Ain't this what they been waiting for? You ready?
Hey guys, it's Jay the Realtor, and I'm here with
Josue.
Josue today, and I wanted to bring him out here today because super proud of you. You know, you've done a lot, and I'm really impressed with what you have done. You know, purchasing a home at what, 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So, client, friend, purchased his first multi-family home. And again, you know, he's 20 years old, and I love hearing those success stories. I love working with people that are so young and just like dedicated and, you know, have a dream. And it's just, I bring you up all the time, bro. I literally bring you up all the time. Every time, like, you know, my friends, family, whatever, when I tell them, like, yo, you need to invest in a multi-family and this and that, trust me, do it. You know, like, I always bring you up, man. I'm super proud of you.
Man, I look at it like you could buy a home to live in forever. You could buy a home where you could make money out of it, you know?
Exactly.
And then you won't have to work.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm young, like you said, I'm young. By the time I get 50, 55, where I feel like I don't want to work no more, I won't work no more. I won't have to, you understand?
That's it, absolutely.
That's the plan.
And like, let me ask you, and I actually never asked you this before. You know, you're 20 years old and stuff. You know, you're not even 21 yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
This year.
You can't even drink yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, you know, I feel like a lot of people your age, they get so like caught up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They get caught up into life and get caught up into the streets and get caught up into all these things. Like, how did you do it? Like, what made you even want to buy a house at first or any of that? Like, how did you, like, your credit and all that, like that, you know? Like, that's incredible, bro.
I have brothers and sisters, you know, so all my brothers and sisters, they all messed up their credit and everything. And I'm the youngest, so, you know, so I've seen everything. I've seen how they messed it up. I've seen what they spend their money on. I've seen this, I've seen that, you know, I just observe everything. You know, you just watch it all. And then, like, look at it like, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that, because then you're gonna turn out like this. This is the outcome. You know, I've seen the outcome to every situation they were in. So I just look at it like that, and then what made me like, it's all choices. It's all choices. You can either, like, if something is important to you, I feel like you'll proceed to get it done. You know what I mean? If it's important to you, you're gonna get it done. You're dedicated to that because it's important to you, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So maybe some people don't look at the things that I look at as an importance, as in, like, you know, as in saving $25 out your check every week. I look at that, I'm like, you know, like I look at that like that's important. You know what I'm saying? People look at that like, let me just put it in gas real quick to go drive to my brother's house and go chill over there. Nah. That's not
inspiring.
You know what I'm saying?
That's really inspiring.
That's just how it is, you know?
And where did you grow up?
I grew up in Hartford.
In Hartford?
Yeah.
Wow.
I grew up in Hartford.
And you overcame a lot. You know what I mean?
Just like as I said, I got brothers and sisters, you know, and I was always young, you know? I was always around them. I don't have friends, you know? Jay, you're one of them, man. I have very few friends, man. You're definitely one of them.
I appreciate you, bro.
Because I always have brothers and sisters still to this day. My mom and my dad raised us to brothers and sisters is all you got. You know, your siblings is all you're gonna have.
Yeah, forget everyone else.
Forget everybody else because you know, till the day you die, they're always gonna be next to you.
Right, and that's important. And I feel like, and you know this. Who you hang around with makes such a huge impact in your life.
Definitely,
you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Like what did 50 say? 50 Cent was like,
It's right though. It's right. If you hang around a lot of broke niggas, well, what's your chances of making money if everybody's just
Right.
sitting on their ass all day at home playing
Right.
video games?
Exactly.
You're gonna
And
wake
there's
up
no
tomorrow,
knowledge,
this
there's
is
no
your thing,
wisdom,
you know what I
you're
mean?
not gaining nothing, and
Nothing,
this
bro.
and that.
Nothing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You're just wasting time. That's how I look at it.
Absolutely.
No, do it.
Absolutely.
You better just get up, go. Even if you don't got nothing to do, man, get up, go read the newspaper, sit down in your room,
Right.
and just think
Right.
about something else, bro.
Right.
Think about how you could do something you always wanted to do. You know, think about how you could go play the laser tag or something. Say someone never went to laser tag. Mystic. A lot of people ain't never go to Mystic. Say you want to go to Mystic. How are you gonna go to Mystic if you don't got no money? Now you gotta make some money to go to Mystic, right? So now you're just gonna keep thinking. How are you gonna get the Mystic? You always wanted to get the Mystic, right? So you just gotta think.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do? Go do some yard work or something, man, right? You gotta do something. You gotta do something.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's just an example.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. Like I said, I really respect you, and I really admire the fact that, because at first you and your wife were looking for single family houses, and then you were like, nah, we need that. We need that multi, because it's going to make us money, and that was such a smart decision.
Yeah, because...
And now you guys got the house, you're renovating it, you're doing all these beautiful things, and it's just going to make you money in the long run. Regardless.
Exactly. Regardless, equity, or even if I don't run it, I could break down walls and make it a one whole house. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But the point is you own it. And that's the whole thing, because you were renting before.
Yeah, definitely.
And what happens with the rent? It literally does nothing for you.
Nah,
it gives you a place to stay, which is, and I'm not knocking anyone who's renting at all.
Nobody at all.
Making this video to motivate everybody.
I was just renting last year, but that's not what we're trying to get at here. We're just trying to show you and explain to you, change is possible. You have someone younger than you doing big things. So this is just open up your eyes.
And this man right here, he had to work on his credit. He had to build his credit. Maintained his job. What do you do for work?
I work at the dealership.
He works at the dealership. See, so again, if he can do it at 20 years old, anyone else can do it.
If I can do it with the struggle I went through, not knowing what's what, having to Google laws and do this, and I don't know. I jumped into this not knowing nothing from a can of paint. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know anything, but I just read, just read, bro. Read. You read, you learn a lot. You listen, you start to understand. This is in life. Like, if you listen and follow directions, you'll learn things. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
They're giving you directions for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And people always think it's a race.
Yeah,
too. It's not a race. Slow and steady wins the race. It's not a race at all. Take your time. Take your time. Success takes time. And when things that you want in life take time.
Perfection comes. That's when perfection it just comes out. You know what I mean? You don't even have to try and make things perfect, because it just comes out perfect.
Absolutely. I always tell people, man,
patience.
Put in the work, mixed with your prayers, your faith,
definitely,
and just making it happen. Things don't happen overnight. It takes time. Take your time. You might have a little setback. Don't give up. Keep it moving. And
move forward. That's what you have to do. Just keep moving forward. You get a speed bump along the road. Just keep moving forward. Don't matter.
Exactly, because and what was crazy, like with your home that you own now, you weren't even gonna get that home.
No.
You remember that? Who said no? The realtor said no. The seller said no. And then what happened?
They came back like, oh.
Your wife did her own little
footwork. That's right.
She did her own little footwork. She found out who the seller was. And she made this thing happen in all reality. She made it happen.
My wife was like, but wait.
Exactly.
I offered you something that you
And
could,
then the
I
realtor-
offered you something you couldn't turn down, and you said no.
Exactly. And then remember the realtor,
Huh?
she was like,
I remember that.
this isn't gonna or no, it wasn't the realtor, it was
The seller.
the seller's boyfriend or something.
The seller's, yup.
He was like, this isn't gonna pass FHA or whatever. And that was the loan that you guys had, FHA. But again, you guys worked with the seller.
Yup.
And you made it happen. And that's the thing, like, if you really want something,
Like I said, if something is important to you
and you want it, you can't give up.
you don't give up, because
And you're the prime example of that.
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
You're
It's
the prime
important to you,
example
so
of that.
you're dedicated to it. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna get a dog and not have enough money to get dog food? What you gonna feed the dog? Your food, and then you're gonna run out of food, and then what you're gonna eat? You're gonna have to. You know, point is,
Right.
don't put your foot in a shoe that it don't fit in. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, don't do that. Don't do it,
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. But yeah, man.
Because it's things like that would make it a speed bump.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Absolutely.
things like that, man.
Absolutely. But yeah, bro, again, I wanted to bring you out here. I thank you for, telling everybody a little bit about your story.
Yeah.
Again, I'm like super proud of you, and you're 20 years old. This is going to be a great learning experience for you, and I know that you're going to own a lot more homes.
I'm just starting, man.
You're gonna own a lot more homes, and I can't wait to just be there with you.
Well, you're gonna be there
in your journey. You know what I mean? In your journey, bro. But again, bro,
it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Definitely, it's a blessing.
It is a blessing. It is a blessing. And again, bro, I just want to thank you so much. This video for me was just to show people, like if you could do it,
change is possible.
I could
man.
do it.
Change is possible.
You know what I mean? Anyone can do it,
Man.
because believe me, where I started.
Just last year, I was working at a furniture store. Getting paid every 2 weeks, and I was getting paid like $150 a week. You know what I'm saying? I was there, like, it was like my first job. As you said, I'm 20. 4 years ago, I was like 16. And I look at the people around me when I was there, I'm working there, and they're all grown ass men. I'm talking about 35, 40, you know what I'm saying? Working at a furniture store, getting paid the same thing as me. I look at you and I'm like, I don't want to be like them, definitely. You know what I'm saying? This is my first job, and I hate it. I hate it here, you know what I'm saying? It's not even about the pay or nothing. It's just the work.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. You're looking for happiness, bro. And
you're
choosing not to settle.
But you know what I'm
saying?
saying?
And there's nothing wrong with that.
But what I'm trying to get at here is that I was working there, and I hated it,
Right.
I hated it.
Right.
I'm telling you, I hated it bad. As you said, you have to maintain the things you have at the moment.
Absolutely.
To get a blessing. How are you going to be, you have to maintain what you have to prepare yourself for more.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You can't have...
If you're not maintaining what you have, how can you expect to
get more
and then be able to take care of that?
Exactly. It doesn't work like that. Because
you're not even
showing me that you're ready for that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I feel like God sees that too. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
He's like, yo, how can I give you this if you can't even take care of this? You know what I mean? Like, it's true, bro.
Yeah, man.
But your mentality too is what's gonna take you places.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
just stay focused, man. Is what I was always told from everybody. Everyone always told me, stay focused, go to school, stay focused, go to school, stay focused.
Right.
Like as I said, if you listen and follow directions,
that's it.
You'll get places. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's it.
Absolutely.
Just stay focused, man. Stay focused on what you really want.
Right.
On what you really want. It'll be 40 years from now. I bet you'll get it.
Yeah. Just don't get distracted. Don't let
anything
get in your way.
And if you do, it's just gonna make it longer.
Right.
It's gonna make it longer for you to get that.
Absolutely. But bro, again, I appreciate you for coming out and just putting out this inspirational, motivational video for everyone. I hope somebody's out there listening to this and, you know, you gain something from it. And, you know, if anyone out there needs help with anything, or has any questions or anything like that, please feel free to reach out to me. There's no dumb question out there at all.
Never know. Do you know how many questions I done had to call Jay? I still call Jay for questions. Like, yo, Jay, is this normal? I be feeling like it's a dumb question. Like, should I even call Jay? I ask my wife, like, do you know the answer to this question? She'll tell me no. So I'm gonna call Jay and ask him, see if he knows. Or you call Jay and see if he knows.
Right,
you know?
right. That's all good. You know, I'm always there too.
Yeah, definitely. You know, you're probably gonna. You know?
No, I'm never gonna get annoyed.
You never get annoyed.
Nah,
I'm saying you'll probably find it silly because we're calling you and we're thinking that it's a.
Nah, I'm always there.
Yeah,
I'm always there.
You know?
I'm always there. You know what I mean? So we like family now.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
too late.
Too late now, right?
Exactly. But yeah, so just want to thank everyone for viewing. I highly appreciate it. And again, anything you need, please contact me. Reach out to me. I'm there for you. And bro, I appreciate you.
Definitely, Jay. I appreciate everything, man.
Nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said.